People often get judged by the way they look, the way they act, and people say things about them and go around school and say things. People only see scars. They never really see who the person is, what their interests are, what their hobbies are, and basically only see how they act, so they don't really know the person. Some people make mistakes, they make flaws, and everyone does that. So basically I'm going to explain the quote, who the quote was said by, and what their background is, and explain how it relates to you, and how it is more than just a quote. Basically the quote means it doesn't matter who you are, everyone in here has made a mistake in their life. That basically represents in the quote your scars. Now, if you're a new person in school, people can't really understand that you're a good person. Like if you like goth music, they automatically think that you're bad. Things like cut your wrists and stuff, or do drugs. So basically, now that I've explained the quote, I'm going to explain who the quote was said by in the background. The quote was said by none other than Motley Crue bassist Six. He basically had a tough time growing up. His dad left him when he was a baby, and his mom won a psycho ward. So he wasn't really like one of us in here. He had a really bad childhood. He did a lot of drugs when he was a child. He tried pot for the first time at the age of 7. He snorted cocaine at the first time of age of 12, and he did acid regularly in high school. So basically when he got into the band, he OD'd on heroin, and basically after the second time, when he did die and he came back to life, he realized that this stuff would kill him, and he became clean, and he wanted to straighten up his life. So basically, everyone makes mistakes. You just got to do better once you make those mistakes and try and be a better person. So now that I've explained the person, I'm going to explain how it relates to you and why it's more than just a quote. Like I said, everyone makes mistakes. It doesn't make you a bad person. Like, I've stolen out of a store and I got in trouble, and I've smoked a cigarette, but I realized that they're bad for you, so I don't do it anymore. And that doesn't really make you a bad person. You just got to realize that they're bad for you, and you got to do better things to make your life better. So now that I've explained the quote, who the quote is said by, how it relates to you, and why it's more than just a quote, I hope you realize that no matter who you are, what kind of music you like, what you've done in the past, what kind of mistakes you've made, you just got to realize that you can do better and try and get past it. And so it doesn't matter if you get judged or you judge other people. You just got to try and be the best you can be and realize that people only see scars, they never really see the good in a person, and trying to do better in your life.